Hello, everyone. Galidorn back here again today. It's been a couple days since we last talked, but the Tormin fusion reached a little bit of a lull. There was just the Dungeon Divers event going on, and it's been a bit of a slog. And I haven't been used to doing these without some form of tournament or other event or whatnot attached to it. It's like a double dungeon tournament or a champ training event or tournament of some kind. So I had to think more about what I wanted to be doing in terms of pursuing the Dungeon Divers. I settled on actually doing Stage 7 of Hard Mode Dragon, as well as making a lot of food in Nightmare on campaign. So as you can see, I have progressed up. I'm well within range with 17 hours to go of getting the 50 points for the Tormin Fusion from this event. It was a lot more difficult than I thought. It took a lot more time and energy than I thought it would. And now we see that the fusion events are dropping. And as I wondered about before, the fusion is being rolled into the Yuletide. So the Tormin will end in a week and 3 days, whereas the fusion is going to end in 2 weeks and 3 days. Those two overall events obviously are making up the Yuletide. Now we can also see, as the events are dropping for that fusion, that they're also rolling together the activities for the fusion with the overall Tormin event. So you're getting snow points within the fusion activities, as well as fragments for the fusion champions for the Christmas fusion. Now, I'm not sure what to think of this. I don't know if this is good or bad. I guess I'll have to see how it plays out. I'm thinking that each of the dungeon tournaments coming up, we have one now for Dragon. Obviously, there'll be one for a Fire Knight, Ice Golem, and Spider. And I guess they'll be structured the same way. So we're looking at 30 points each. So 120 points all told through 4 of those events, and 1,800 points, which is attainable. I've just started that as it just dropped today. So I'll be doing this through, and I'll be completing the Dungeon Divers event in context with this. As I said before, I'm not going for the fusion, so I'm not really plussed about getting anything beyond this 1,800. I'll show you where I ended up in the Fire Knight tournament. So as you see, I did actually attain the 5th spot, so I grabbed myself this Ancient Shard. It's very good. And I got the 30 points out of there. Now we have the Champion Training Tournament that is opened in conjunction with the Fusion. And here we see, I'm not really all that enthused about this. They actually have a higher number of the snow points, and it's, even though it's a Christmas Fusion activity, they have the snow points for the Tormin activity above the fragments for the Fusion Champ of the Christmas Fusion.
Motherfuckers.
I'm not really liking that at all, and I have decided there's no way that I'm attaining 6,200 points to get these 50 points. So now that puts me down. I dropped 40 from the Winter's Path. Now I'm going to drop these 50, so that puts me at 90 down. So I can afford to lose now 410 points over the next week and so of the Tormin event. Because there is no way I have the time or resources to be upgrading anything in champ training. So this is a no-go for me. I have to replenish my resources. Although I have been making some food, it's nowhere near enough to achieve that 6,200. So I've made the decision to not even try and pursue that. I will make some food, but I'm not going to be upgrading anything. They'll be held for future activities.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
So right now, in terms of what's on the table for me in the Yuletide Titan event, I collected my points for today. So you can see I'm at an even 1,500. So I'm in the home stretch to get my last 500. And I'm giving myself 9 days of signing in for the 3 points, 20 points a day. That's 180. I've decided that since I'm not really sure how this is calculating out, I just collected points for today. To be safe, I'm always going to shave off a day here. So I'm not counting this as 10 days, I'm counting this as 9 days, just to make sure I give myself that cushion and don't miscalculate in case it comes up. I don't want to miss this thing by like 20 points. With that 180 points coming, Plus, I will have the Dungeon Divers completed very soon. That's another 50. That's 230 points. So that's leaving me 270 points to get. Now, as I mentioned before, we have the 4 events. I'm anticipating the 4 events that are should be easily achievable, and that'll be 120 points. All told, I'm looking at 150 points unaccounted for so far in the upcoming week plus. Going back, we do see that there is a Summon Rush event coming up. So I'm anticipating that this is going to be heavy on the points. So there's going to be at least 100 points in here, I would say. At least 100, maybe the whole 150 that I need will be in here, which I'm okay with, as I did keep my head in the last Shard event. I still have 31 Ancients, 24 Voids, 8 Primals, and 12 Sacreds. So that should take me to get at least 100 points, I would say, in the Summon Rush event coming up. Perhaps the whole 150. So I might be able, in the Summon Rush event, I might be able to finish it all off. That's assuming that I get all the dungeon points as well for the dungeon tournaments coming up in the fusion. That's where I stand right now. I think Tormin is in sight. I'm not very worried about dropping the 50 points in the champ training. I do believe that the tournaments coming up will be easily achievable. There'll probably be an arena event in there, so that will probably be easy to do as well. Everyone should pitch together like they did on the Shadowkin. They'll probably try and do something weird like that again. However, with the Christmas Fusion, they might just go with the normal arena takedown. However, I am anticipating that whatever arena activity takes shape, that it should provide a little cushion of points. So that's where I stand right now. Tormin is within easy reach as I see it right now. I probably am anticipating at the soonest I'll be getting Tormin at the end of the Summon Rush. And as I said before, I am not pushing on to the Fusion, even though the Fusion looks fairly easy. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but this looks a lot easier than fusions that were done in the past, except maybe the very, very early ones. However, even though it is easy, I am not going to be pushing for this guy, Blizzard the Howler. I mean, if somehow he becomes within easy reach and it doesn't expend too many resources on my part, I may decide to try it, but as of right now, it looks like something that I'm not going for. Tormin is the main objective, and then after Tormin, it will be conserving resources, building, because I have to go back into conservation mode and rebuilding mode, and that'll probably be the next couple of months of rebuilding everything, because at the end, my shards will be decimated, my gems will be decimated, my brews will be down, silver will be down, and I will not be able to compete in any kind of big events like the past Uger and the Tormin Fusion, which I have done. These two overall activities have taken a lot from the account, and it's going to take quite a while to rebuild that. So that's where I currently stand in the pursuit of Tormin. So I'll sign off here. Once again, I hope everybody is progressing well through getting whatever they want, whether it be Tormin, whether it be the Christmas Fusion, or whether it be both. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.